We live? What's happening? Again.
Diana, ¿qué te hiciste?
Man, my God, why you so darn loud?
Dice Carlos que te apures, que le tienes que dejar propina. Ahí, vente, dile. Solo dile 20.
Okay. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Having some technical difficulties this morning. Then, of course, hold on, I'm gonna have to go relocate, man, because it don't seem like it's gonna be my morning. This dude is stupid loud, bro. Like sitting right in front of me. Man. God, dog. What's going on, y'all? Way better now? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's trying to start a live, man. It's kind of frustrating when it don't work right. And then, of course, you got
La esquina del semáforo.
yeah. So let's see if we can get through the show today. Let's see if we can get through this show. All right, so
Diana.
Yo, what's up, B Lamb? What's going on, bro? Man, sometimes doing a live or doing the show or something like that can be like extremely frustrating, man. It's like sometimes your audio don't work or something happens. What was that? 4 days ago, I got interrupted by some drunk dude. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro, like it's stupid loud, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I come out here because most people sit inside. They don't come out here. But, yeah. Ooh. All right, man. So let's another hurricane is going today. Yeah, you know what, Jay Jones. So our newscaster stated that we're gonna. God, dog, bro.
Ya se está viniendo ya.
Okay. Here come the whole crew. Let's see what I got. All right, cool. Let's do some watches real quick. Wrist check, ball watch. Hold on, let me take it off. It's there you go, right there. That's the first one we talk about. Well, that's my watch of the moment. It's not the day because y'all know me. Anybody know me know that I'm gonna change my watch at least 3 or 4 times. So last night I had a. Hold on, man, I can't hear. Let them finish their conversation because I can barely hear myself talk. What was I saying? Okay, so last night I was watching Dennis, which is coming on at 11 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. He's coming on at 11 o'clock, and I'm really gonna have to go somewhere else, y'all. I might have to just chunk this one up, man, because man, he got Helen Keller over here, bro. Dog. But anyway, last night watching Dennis. All right, so I think he ended his live about I want to say about 12:30. I don't know what time he started it, but I caught it midstream, and he talked about 5 brands. I know Longines is one of them. Chopard was another one. Vacheron Constantine was another one.
Dice que me tiene envidia, dice, porque aquí te llueven los hombres y las mujeres.
B, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. All right, so you got a 48 millimeter reserve man of war abalone down. That's what you got your watch for today. Okay. So last night, my man was talking about a few watches, 5 watch brands that he don't have in his collection, right? And they are mainstream, so people know Vacheron Constantine. And according to If you research Vacheron, it's supposed to be like the oldest
Diana te
watch
cuento un
brand.
chisme.
Jeez.
Fíjate que yo le gusto al Manuel.
It's supposed to be the oldest watch brand out there, right? But once you get past all of those brands, so we all know like Tissot, we know Rolex, we know AP, Patek, Richard Mille, like all these high end brands. Well, let me take Richard Mille off because I don't. The Richard Mille is newer, but y'all know the old school stuff, right? Even down to Seiko, Citizen, Boulevard. Like these are older brands, been established for years. But my question to you guys right now, for those that don't know micro brands, and then I'll show you. This is the watch. I know a lot of you just came in. This is the thumbnail watch, right? I have this as a thumbnail, and this is out of Texas. That's Jack Mason. I know some of you guys don't know what this watch is, but those that's been following, you know. Are these watch companies important? And they're not. And I won't dare ask the question, will they replace some of the new brands? But like, I know some people have slowed down on buying or trying to obtain some of the brands that they know, and they started diving into these right here. Because these watches, man, if you can see, dive style. Well, this is a diver, pretty deep water resistance, and it's built here, right here in Texas. Of course, I don't know where they get their cases from, possibly from overseas. Um, Miyota movement in it. This one is a Miyota 9039, and they got that from who owns Citizen owns Miyota, but they assemble it here, regulate it, stuff like that, test it out. Now, the, man, they whole family loud. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's up, Brandon? He never used watches before. Jerry been sizing watches since 5 a.m. Man, you said, can I speak up? Man, you know I can talk loud, bro. It's crazy, man. So you said no me? All right. RDNR, what's happening? Welcome in. So we talking micro brands. Now, I know some of you guys that's looking, that's watching, you have no idea what a micro brand or independent, if you will, you don't know what that is. And it's basically just like somebody like me starting a watch company, right? If I have a little skill or talent, I may be able to design a watch and put it into play, right? Get the movements and get whatever. There's some companies that build their own. So like KWC, they have their own watch. They build their movements and stuff here in the state of Indiana and design the watch the whole nine. So independent brands, which I think are they pretty solid. Another watch company that's right now in Toronto. So I know that Jack Mason is in Toronto right now. That show starts at 10 o'clock. And then you have Visitor. This is another version. I didn't bring the other one with me, but this is a watch company that's right here in the state of Indiana. I've shown this watch a few times before. Let me let you see what it looked like. Case back. And the camera can never do it justice, man. You got to see this in person. You have to see this in person. So here's a company that I saw this watch the other day, but they have one model. They got two colorways, and I believe this. I could be wrong, but I believe this company was born. I think they got started during COVID, maybe, or before COVID. Canopy. I went down to Texas and got this watch. Sapphire crystal. You see the number limited. Now, here's the thing about this company. This one has sort of that 50 fathoms vibe to it, but they made it their own. It's sort of, I mean, I don't know if you could call this a homage piece, but it just has elements of that 50 fathoms, man, when you look at the bezel. But this one has like carbon fiber. So you see that feathering in the actual bezel. That's carbon fiber. Plus, they actually have it. You may not be able to see it. We have a picture. It's carbon fiber in the actual crown. They only have two watches, and I would love to see them do something else. And I believe that they're like they have to sell out. And this the crazy thing is because every company is different. I don't know how they got started. I would love to know that. I need to reach out to the company. I would love to know how they got started, but I know that they were working on something else, and I don't know what's coming. And the only down, and this isn't the original strap. I actually just had this. It came on a bracelet, and I added the strap because I wanted that the military vibe going on. Now, here's the thing about this company. The only downside to this watch really was the loom. The loom isn't that bright, don't last that long. So they got the memo, and I'm pretty sure like that next whatever they make next is gonna be phenomenal. Deep Pockets Jerry's in the building. Morning, fam. So yeah, man. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. I would love y'all know I love to talk to y'all, love to kick it, stuff like that. I don't know that this live ain't gonna be that long because I got man way too much noise, and I don't know. It's just hassle, man, because I can't even hear myself talk, man, for a while. Like the next so For real, man. I can't hear myself. We need more magnums on this show. I don't know what's a magnum. Explain to me what is a magnum. I think I know. I think I know what that is. I've heard of those before. Isn't that something that Invicta made years ago? If I'm not mistaken, I got to do some research, but I think Invicta did the Magnum. Yeah, I think yeah. If I'm not mistaken, man, it's been so long since I've seen that one. That watch, I don't even have any examples. Are there any of those left? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any left, man. It's Saturday morning and the kids are ready to go. They already on go, man. Y'all hear it, bro. Y'all hear it in my background. They go, they going, man. They- you hear that? You know what I'm saying? Independents are very important on many levels. You know what? So I wanted to give my 2 cent on micro brands. And if you made it this far in the live and you can stand the noise, thank you for being loyal to the channel, man. But my thing is, I look at the main brands and I know what main brands have put out, right? And then you want more. You always want like you envision your watch looking a certain way or having certain materials on it, right? In some companies, those materials that you may want cost a ton, right? So, for example, we were talking about Rolex last night, precious metals. For those of you guys that like, and I don't necessarily have to have, I don't actually want a gold watch. Um, I just don't. I desire to just give me stainless steel or titanium or something like that, and I'll go with that. I'll rock with that. But just in case you're that type that wants something more like certain stone dials or venturine the look and stuff like that, some of your main brand companies may charge a lot for that. You have companies that will hit you like Zanea. I showed this watch yesterday because this is my watch of the day. Meteorite. You can get variations. And there's so many companies with meteorite, venturine dials. You got Spinnaker just released new colorway, and it's like a splattered paint all over it. So some of these independent brands or micro brands, if you will, are daring to push the letter of design And of course, some of them do cost. So like that Zanea, that's over $1,000, right? But in comparison to some of your big store brands, big box brands, yeah, you're looking, man, a significant difference in price. Some companies charge like $4,000 or $5,000. Not in, for example, if you want to get into a dive watch, right, that has a great dive ratio, like let's say 300 meters. I know this isn't a micro brand, but just using this example, this right here has a crazy depth ratio. But then you go over to Spinnaker and the Picard, that one has a crazy, man. That thing is like 50 atmospheres, 55 atmospheres or something like that. It's ridiculous. Now, you know what? I actually have my Squale with me, and I believe it's still family owned. So these would be considered they're independent. And I'm gonna tell you off top, as an independent, this watch and the models that they have, crazy. These watches are crazy, bro. So I got it running. And I always go back to this. There's a story online right now that's talking about the original family that created this watch. They did not make watches. They were making cases for watches. People that were diving, and once they started making watches, they were the first ones to actually put so that orange hand. This was the first company, according to the testimony on. Let me just say that, according to the testimony, the story of how Squale came to be, they claim that this was the very first. Yeah, that's fine. They were the very first company to use that orange hand for divers, so they could see it underwater. And their loom is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And the tolerances for that, the bezel, zero play. I mean, absolutely no play on this bezel. But what would you pay for something like this? Let me ask you guys this, man. Hold on. Let me get it. Longines is fantastic, right? Yes. Have you guys seen Echo Nutra? Yes. Yes. I saw those at the wind up last year. Absolutely. Man, that's a brand to look out for. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was telling Dave D about that brand 2 days ago. That is a watch that I highly recommend, man. If you like as far as functional and style, the complications and stuff like that, and you're not reasonably priced, reasonably priced. But then again, I don't know, like, what is. So let me ask you guys in the chat, what do you guys consider? And I know all this is going to be different. It's subjective. What do you guys consider to be an entry level price for a watch that you're comfortable with? Let me know in the chat. So I'll give you a little background about me. I was one. I never wanted to spend over $300 for a watch. Ever, never. I never wanted to spend over, and I kept it like that for years, man. So like, I was into my Timex, my Casios, my Invicta, my Deep Blues, Aragon. I never spent. Oh, I'm telling you, for years I would not spend that. And my wife actually bought me a watch, bought me my first expensive watch, and I think she probably spent like $700 on that one. I was looking at her like, girl, you crazy. I would have never done that. But now, shoot, y'all know I want a Panerai. I want the Omega Speed. No, 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 no. What is it now? The Omega 57. Y'all know it's not the Speedmaster. It's the yeah, Speedmaster 57. I want that watch, and I don't want it on bracelet. I don't. I absolutely hate it on bracelet. I need that leather, and that's a $9,000 watch. Not saying I'm going to buy that watch, but at one point that watch, 'cause I saw it somewhere for $6,200 brand new, the lowest price on it. Let's see. Okay. So Vic says 250 to 500. Oscar says 3 to 500. What do you think of the Citizen Radio Moon Phase watch? It looks like it's. I will get it. Not sure if it's worth it. You know what? I'll say this. I think for somebody that's getting started, if you're like that watch functions on so many different levels. It's great for traveling. You know what I'm saying? So you can wherever you go, as soon as you get that ping, boom, you're on that time frame. You don't have to adjust. Or if it doesn't adjust, It's a quick fix. It's a quick fix. I think it's a great watch. It's a great one collection watch. So yeah, I think honestly, if you're trying to get it for like in aesthetics too, the watch is beautiful. When you get it in, I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I was looking at the purple one and it's like it has that moon look to it. Like yeah, like it's almost like a 3D graphic or something. I think the watch is amazing. I would get it. It's really inexpensive, man, for with the GMT functions and everything. Yeah, that I like that watch. That's a world traveling watch. I think it'll be well worth its weight, or as far as the price is concerned. My range is $12 to about 2K. Coffee or hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate. Speedmaster 57 along with the indices as a sandwich dial format. Yes. What's up, Dennis? Great show, by the way, last night, man. You had me going. I love your tangents, man. Yo, man, bro. I think every YouTuber like does it. Every YouTuber that I know that's like talks watches and they go live. If it's a particular watch that you love or it's controversial, you're just you was going in. I was following along, man. I'm actually gonna go out there today, man, to see if they still have that 222 and see if I can try it on. Oh, they'll let me try it on. Yeah, let me try it on. It said no more than 1K. Okay, my range is 12. Okay, I read that. I read that. I've actually upped it, man. So I said, like I said, I never want to go over $300, but now there are a ton of watches out here that For example, I'll show you guys again right now. Hold up, what time is it? In less than a half hour, the Toronto show will be starting. Janelle watches. Jason is actually hosting that. Oris is another preferred. And I think Christopher Ward is behind like the major brands that's going to be the sponsoring or what have you. But this watch right now is I think it's around $1,200. It's a dive watch. It has meteorite in it, right? He regulated. He designed this watch. He brought this company out in 2020 during COVID, right? There's a lot of features for it. You have a diver's extension on it, push button deployment. And this watch, man, when you say 11 to $1,200, there's gonna be some people that's like, I don't see the value in that, man. Like, what's in it? Okay, it's a leader 200. Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. Cause I've heard it. Some people, but like for me, I went to go see this watch in Chicago a year ago, and yeah, a little over a year ago, and I liked the watch. I wasn't ready to spend that kind of money at the time. I was like, I wasn't comfortable spending $1,000 for a watch. But then I caved, and now fast forwarding, I actually have you guys know I love my Hamilton. This watch, man, one of my favorite watches. And it was something, you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of Dennis's book, man. He has a spreadsheet of how many times he wears watches, man. And I know for a fact that I normally go off my gut on what watches I wear the most. And I would say my Hamilton and my Glycine Airman are my two most worn watches. And I can't like I would say like I wear this a lot, but this is a newer. This I've only had this for 2 months now. So and I've had those other ones since the beginning of the year. Merely on time. Yo, what's going on, brother? Toronto. I was there last night. Lots of micro brands. Vast majority that I saw yesterday were priced 500 plus. Prices are definitely going up. Thank you for what, bro. Thank you for keeping me on task with that because I did want to add that. I said this last night. I said this night before last. I said this on multiple shows. Are we being priced out of like searching for their one watch? For example, when I first heard about this watch, it was $825. I did not buy it at the time. I did not. This is the 1521. Did not buy this watch, right? Um, 2 years later, 2 years after the fact, I get the watch, and it's over $1,000. Now, I did not pay $1,000 for this. I got a discount. I went through Maury Jewelers, and I found out about this watch through TGV's channel, and just so happened that's who TGV actually works with is Maury Jewelers here. And I went, we talked, we talked a good price. I said, hey man, and that's the other thing too. If you guys ever go to an AD, do not be afraid to ask for like the lowest price possible. The lowest price possible, man. Like, hey, look, um, because, and I say that because it happens. I didn't know that I could ask for a discount, and I bought my first watch out of an AD was my Hamilton mechanical 42 millimeter V blasted on bracelet. That watch was $700, and I didn't ask for a discount. I just was like, okay, let's get it right. So I got it home, looked at it, wore it, and stuff like that. And I saw a review on that watch. I said, oh, let me check this review. I mean, I already checked it out, but after the review, the guy said, hey, you can find this watch anywhere from 550 to 675 or something like that. I was like, no, no. And I went to this website that and sure enough, I was like, yo, you mean to tell me I couldn't be like, yo, take a take 20% off this price? And yeah, I got. Nah, I got it for 400. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I want to try the 222. I may see if I can in March. No Vacheron dealers in Kansas City. Yeah, so like we don't have one here. It's used. It's a pre-owned. I think if I wait, I'll be able to get a good deal on that Citizen at Christmas. Last year, got $200 off my Luna Pilot because I waited. And that's see, this is why like I go to Trifecta, man. Like honestly, Trifecta, I got a great deal of off of my Luna Pilot. Now, just so happened he had it brand new and he had a pre-owned. So I bought my Luna Pilot as pre-owned. Everything box and everything was legit. Still had the extra strap, and I paid a fraction of the cost for it. I don't think 895 is bad for that watch. But I don't want to pay retail for anything. If I could get a discount, yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And if you ask, before you ask that question, who's paying, who wants to pay regular price? There's plenty of people. There's plenty of people. They will not argue the price at all. I've seen it. I've shopped with them. I've recorded them when I was at between Moriar's, Kokomo, Trifecta, and even uh Reese Nichols. Reese Nichols is here. I've been around customers that they'll say, "Hey, I like this. Box it up. I want it. No negotiation whatsoever." Let's see. At the moment, my range is free 99. No, I got it for 400. Not bad, man. That's good. I'm glad you went to the show yesterday. Longines Hydro Conquest. Thanks, Big Monk. What's going on, man? Thelonious Monk be having me shopping for watches, man. Like the stuff that you say, I looked up a lot of the watches that you were talking about yesterday. Wistful ignorance. What's going on, brother? What about Swiss Legend? Uh, I like Swiss Legend. I actually had a chance to hold a couple of models in my hand, and it's cool, great price. If you can find the one that you're looking for, I have no problem with it. But I'm just a fan of particular styles. I want what I want. I like what I like. That's it. I'm not particularly um, enthused about chasing certain watches because of its popularity among people, right? So, um, case in point, let me show you. I mean, TGV made this popular, I think, in a way. Not this per se. The one he showed was on a mesh bracelet and it was blue, but I still researched it. I liked it. Um, when you say the name ball watches, if you get a ball watch, it's like, okay, I know you paid a pretty penny for it, but then I went and researched and looked at it. This was the one that really caught my attention though. There were several of the ball watches that were under 500, I mean under the $1,000 mark. This is one of them, which absolutely I dig this watch, man. This watch is really cool. But this isn't one. You guys want to see my Rolex? You guys want to see my? I got my Rolex with me today. Swiss Watch Company, new one is going to start at 600. And you know what? That's one company though, Chris. Is I would say that they don't advertise a lot, and you get a lot for the watch that you have. Swiss Watch Company. Plus, I know they just changed their logo. Really nice watch company, but they don't promote it at all. The build design, in my opinion, no other watch looks like. Okay, what up, Corey? What's going on, bro? What do you mean today? I'm going to watch those tomorrow. Pre-owned is my favorite because I hate spending money. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm there with you. Be there again tomorrow. We'll video some. Yes, yes, man, bro. Chris, yeah, get some footage, man. I wanted to be there so bad. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna draw the win. Ooh, marathon chronograph. Oh yeah, Salida movement in it. Okay. Hey y'all, man. Hey, nothing but positive thoughts on that, man. I hope if Chris win that watch, hey, I want to see it just to hear him laugh, and then I'll hit you with your own words, you glorious bastard. That should be your catchphrase. Oh man. Yes, I'm with you on the pre-owned. This right here was pre-owned. Again, this watch is $1,100 over at Trifecta, or just period. Period. That is $1,100. Maybe 12 after tax, 12 and some change. Yo, what's up, Skylar? This cost me way less. I paid about 58% less than what, no, 60%. I'll just say 60% less than what it was. Yeah, man, you can't beat that, bro. I saw it, I jumped on it. I said, yes, sir, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Same thing with the Zodiac. When I got the Zodiac, and this is right here, I would right now, and I'm gonna just tell you guys this. And this was coming from a representative from an AD. They are 30% off. Moya Jewelers is selling their all of their Zodiacs 30% off right now. They're trying to get from under Zodiac. I don't know what's going on with the fossil group. I don't think financially that they're doing well, but yeah. And there's other companies that are trying to get rid of their Zodiac. So if you're into Zodiac, if you want one, yeah, there's places that you can go 30% off their regular price. I think it's pretty solid. Skylar's in the building. Hey Skylar, are you going live today? I was just hey no problem. Hey bro, look, you one of the most busiest man I know, bro. You got family, YouTube, man. I know you promoting that Trump watch. I saw the shipment going to your house, y'all. So everybody in the chat, Skylar is the new spokesperson for the Trump Tourbillon. Okay, he will be issuing out a ticket for you to possibly win one, but I know he has the sales price for you at $100,000. You can go through Skylar and you know what I'm saying, get that watch, get yours today before it's run out. There's only 147. I'm sorry, 146 because former president took the first one. So this is your chance. This is your chance to get a Trump tourbillon. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus, bro. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hey, man, hold up. That is perfect, bro. I'm hitting that. I'm hitting that, bro. You crazy. Trump watch. Make time great again. Hey, man. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious, bro. Hey, Chris. Oh my gosh. Hey, bro. You know what, Chris? For that, sir, I'm gonna send you my Rolex. You want my Rolex, sir? I'll send you my Rolex. Here you go, right there. When we out. Got my Rolex. This is all yours, bro. This is all yours. You can have this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a Rolex. This is Acnite. Some of y'all remember when I showed this watch earlier this year, and I haven't pulled it this quartz. But I would definitely send this watch out to my man Chris for that beautiful comment. For that beautiful comment. He said, "Use an agent." Oh man, that just made my day. Trump watch, make time great again. That is such a slogan. That is such a slogan, man. That's perfect, bro. Man, is giving that watch away. Why you gotta do me like that? Oh man, I couldn't help it, bro. Skyler, man, you my guy, bro. I couldn't help it, man. Um, now let me ask you this: would you guys jump at the those you guys are the YouTubers? Would you jump at the opportunity of reviewing that watch if you can get your hands on it? Would you do it? I'm curious. I'm just curious. I doubt any of you guys say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There was, and I read the comments, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. We don't get into the political stuff because I'm not going into that, right? But I know that some people got in their feelings, man. I got some very negative reviews or comments about when we talked about the Trump watch originally, and then like, well, I did a video, a short, and somebody commented. There was a few of you commented that, yeah, about the whole Trump thing, about being president and stuff like that. And I was like, bro, I'm not even going to respond in the comment section. I'm like, you do realize that we're talking about watches, man, and we got a chance to poke fun at it if we like. Freedom of speech, man, and I don't care who you vote for. That ain't my business. But we just don't do that. We're not gonna get into what he done and what she done. I don't care about none of that. I don't care. Like, but I'm here for the jokes. I'm here for that. Watch related. I ain't about to get into all that other stuff, man. I would. I had a guy, good guy, great guy, come to me, tears in his eyes. He said, "Really, you got to review this watch. This watch. People are saying this watch. Tell him our hand. Nah, I don't need the smoke. I'll pass on Skyler, because you know the smoke is coming. Oh man, because I know that man, I got gas. Wow, bro. um, Dude at the end of that video looked like Count Dracula. I know you asked me that. He's like, was that a vampire, bro? He did. He looked. I found that laugh on TikTok. When I saw him, I said, that dude look crazy, man. That laugh was wicked too, boy. Oh, that laugh was wicked. Yeah, man. No, dude at the end looked like Count Dracula. I gotta do the Trump watch like this. No comment at this time. Cause man, I'm telling you, bro, there's no way to talk about or do a review on the Trump watch or have any say in the matter without it becoming political. It's impossible. It's impossible, man. And yeah, I just got called a few names the other day, man. And look, I'm not even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like I'm a clown, okay, that's cool. I've been called way worse than I promise you I've been called way worse than that. And if you go worse, okay, that's fine. Do what you do. I ain't even mad at you, man. If you feel like that, especially about that watch, man. But I seen that watch, I was like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. It's a crazy timepiece. And then, we was talking about if it was what did they say? I was looking at, I can't remember, I don't know what channel that was, man. Where the guy was talking about it. Um it was on he said, man, could you imagine if that tourbillon is Chinese made? Some are saying, lots are saying this Trump watch, the Swiss and good watches. But believe me, Trump watch. And Mexico will pay for it. Wow. Wow, bro. I do wonder what watches Russian soldiers wear. A Vostok or something. Matt, that is a good question. I'd imagine that they do wear the Vostok, possibly Rolex, and the Invicta Russian diver. I believe it. Typed with my Trump voice. They don't have. You know what? I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do, but I'm here for it. I had the screenshot though. Just imagine what I'm gonna do with that screenshot. All right, Skylar, man. Hey, you keep being great, sir. Good luck on your Trump watch sales, ladies and gentlemen. Skylar's leaving the building, man. Trump's number one guy. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Skylar, I'm just playing, bro. We not gonna get political because I don't want to. I don't know. Sometimes I do put my foot in my mouth on here, man, and I can't do nothing but laugh it off. Can we get a flame review of the Magnum? Possibly. Looks, watch looks funny. It's not real. It do, man. I was like, yo, that watch looks crazy, bro. That watch look crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, bro. But I want to say, what was that? I got that watch, and it's an Invicta, and I bought that watch in 2018 because I had it on that first cruise. It's a rose gold specialty. That Trump watch looks just like that. Just add a tourbillon on it. I said, man, the design cues, man. I'm telling you, the design cues look just like something that Invicta lower lines. How do you like Shinola as a brand? I got a chance to see Shinola, man. I really like Shinola. There's a diver that they have. That watch is so solid, man. God, dog, that watch is solid. That's a sweet brand. And again, we were talking price, and you guys let me know that you didn't want to go over the. Some said 1,000. Said some said it was one of you guys said I'll spend anywhere from like Casio money all the way up to 2K, right? And Shinola has watches that over just goes past that. I think Shinola starts around 15, $1,600. And the first thing that you do, like what I do, and I look at it, okay, let me see what's in the description. What is this watch about? But I don't know, man. Um, are some of us prone to, get in the habit of just looking at the company and seeing what they're about, versus, well, they got a dive watch. And if you have one dive watch, the next dive watch is, I mean, it can't be that much different. But you don't know. You don't know the process. You don't know what they go through with testing and stuff like that. Some watches have like, ooh, I actually brought some materials with me. Show you. Almost forgot about this. You guys ever heard of this company? It's Typsim. And these are I know it's backwards. 39 millimeter, 41 bezel size, 41 millimeter. The case is 39, but the bezel size is 41. Lug to lug is 47.5. Lug width is 20 millimeter. Including braces, 125 grams, so it's not that heavy. It has a Salida 300. Now, non-chronometer certified. They do have one that is chronometer certified. And this watch is over $1,000, like 1,100 or something like that. Do you think that's worth it? Check that out. If you've never heard of it, it says coming soon, but this is old. I got the watches out. I think this is probably like one of like this is a dope watch because I love dive watches. This watch is really dope. I held it in the hand. And I think it has was it a hezolite crystal? What type of crystals on here? Does it say? I don't think it has it on. I know you have to like okay, acrylic bezel insert. It's an acrylic crystal, domed a domed acrylic crystal. So it comes with poly watch. And when you look at it, man, it's a phenomenal watch. You said not worth it. Jenny L talking about Rolexes. Jenny L was talking about Rolexes. Well, you know what, Matt? I'm like, I mean, here's the deal. I like old school Invicta, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got this channel started. Was like, was in Invicta, and I don't stray away from that and watches like that, man. But like, here's the deal with me is I just like watches, period. And stuff started to make more sense, man. In these past few years, like searching for certain watches, like I want to feed what I like, you know, and I don't want to chase something that like, hey, just because of popularity or because it's supposed to be in your collection due to the history of the watch. Now, granted, that's why I jumped on that Boulevard Pilot, Lunar Pilot, is because of its history. Well, it's like really, there's way more people getting out here now. I'm about to peel out here in a second. Let me see what time it is. We 47. Yeah, I'm gonna peel out because this like well, Mr. Loud is about to leave. The guy, if y'all wasn't here in the beginning, this dude was like super loud. And then was like looking at me while he's talking, laughing his mouth all open. Like, get out of here. Sapphire crystal will break, acrylic will not, but you'll get the scratches out. From the website, I had to look it up. Lord forgive me. If I buy a Trump watch, I'll get it. Tell me where. Hey, Chris, man, you on fire today, Chris. I respect that. I appreciate your love for watches. That's why I keep coming back. Oh no, man, I appreciate you coming back. And don't forget when you collecting watches, EDC. Come on, man. Them, you know what? Giant always comes to these like the wind up every year, and these knives are pretty solid. Now they're not cheap. I can tell you that they're not cheap. They just won an award last year too. Can't remember what award it was. I have to look it up, but like look at some of their knives. Man. Look at that. You can't do that. You can't talk about watches without your knives, bro. And then another company, William Wood, another independent microbrand done in London. It's in London, out of London rather. British luxury. Now, here's the deal about these watches, man. The young man, the grandson, or is it the great grandson? I think it's the great grandson. I can't remember his name. I had to go back through my live because he told me what his name was. Um, he was so passionate about talking about these watches, which you should, because this is family lineage, right? This right here, based on some of you guys, like your comments, you said, hey, the Wayne Wood, beautiful watch. I don't think it's worth $1,000 because it comes with NH35. And I said, okay, that's fair, right? It does have some very unique materials that you just can't get from just anywhere. It's coming from like decommissioned fire hose, like used fire hoses that they had back in the day. I believe the helmets, so brass helmets or whatever. So that if you can look at the actual case, that case is made out of like the helmets and steel that they use, like either the equipment or the helmets or whatever the case. So that is a part of the cost. I don't know what that takes to machine. I don't know what they have invested in the company. So I keep an open mind, so to speak. That's what I'm getting to. Keep an open mind because you say this watch has an NX35, you're like, okay, I'm not paying you $1,000 for a watch with NX35. And it's something that like I love for them to hear that feedback because maybe they want to go to Miota, you know. But again, I don't know how much it costs for them to have that stuff. May not make sense. The NX35 may be the cheapest option for them. Not sure. Let me get it. I respect. Okay, I read that. I love the look of the watch. Can you suggest similar look but cheaper? Yes. A similar watch to that man is going to always be Sam Martin or Spinnaker. And right now, Spinnaker. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I was so impressed with Spinnaker's presentation last year. The Floose, the Floose. That watch, man, almost made my eyes water, man. And it was so hard. I almost regret not getting the Flutes over the one that I got. I was like, man, that Flutes is, and I want to add a Flutes. And the Flutes has an NX35, but I don't care. The watch looks so is so beautiful. So if you like the look of this right here, try Spinnaker. Gosh, yes, and it's cheaper. So like right now they got a sale. They got some of their Flutes are $189. Some are under 300. So there's some other options, and that's the one problem with that company, right? Is you're gonna run into some options. Now he is a independent, and I think he puts out like, hey buddy, hey, how you doing? I believe like his watches are solid, and he has one. I think it's $1,900. It is chronometer certified. So if you want that cost level, but then I run into the issue. Formex has a cost certified level watch, and that's around 17 and some change, just around $1,800. And if you buy it from Islander, your first purchase, you can get like 5% off the sale. So that's why I go with it. Not taking away, I still like tips and watches, and I may add one to my collection at one point in time. But like I can't let that get in the way of my Certina because that costs more than Certina, right? I just can't let it happen. Too bad the Giants don't come through on the field. Wow. Random Rob, oh crap. Random Rob did a video about most people not caring about what watches you wear. It's true. I could wear my Oris or my Casio and my family won't care. Matt, that is absolutely true. Now, granted, when I'm doing this, people watch. Sometimes I'll have people approach me like, "Yo, what's this?" and they're interested. They think I'm selling watches, and I'm not because I have for the guys that just got here. I have these watches sitting right here next to me. All independent brands. Visitor, um, dang, what is Jack Mason? I'm tripping. And Canopy. So people will think that okay, is he selling watches? No, I'm not selling. Just displaying. Um, you may get like I had a few people like, oh, that's a nice watch. They didn't care what it was. They just loved the blue, right? But for the most part, people don't care what you got on. You'll have some Invicta people. Now I wrist check. I'm like, oh man, I know what that is. That's a nice watch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. I don't think I do honestly believe that. I saw that video too. I don't think most people care what you got on. You have to wear whatever you like, no matter what everyone else. I have an Invicta Ghost two tone with Miota movement, which I thought was lower end for automatic movements compared with the NH35. No, no, Miota, man, that new Fluids has a Miota 9.6. Yeah, Monk, I know you know. Monk, are you a watch salesman or something like that? Or are you like you something, bro? Like man, your knowledge is man, like you an encyclopedia, you a library, bro. Like for real. Man, you you having me searching for stuff, man. I'm into AliExpress watches these days. What do you think about Sam Martins and Baltonies and stuff? Yeah, bro, I guess Sam Martin. Shoot, I got Steel Dive. Man, heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. Quit playing. Are you serious? Yeah, man. My man just told me about like okay, so I didn't know that Sam Martin offers a what is it? The homage to the Legend Diver from Longines, and it's like 250 somewhere around there. Yeah, about 250. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm all into that, bro. Skagging watches. I've seen those. I don't know enough about it. Skagging watches. I don't know too much about it. I saw a guy that had one here. Um, and that was after somebody told me about it. I looked it up and I just happened to see that same model. Trap chat. Does anyone have experience with Lorson? I do not. I've never heard of them. Screenshot. I've noticed that I've at least screenshotted at least 4 times per live because yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we were talking. What was that? What is this? Patriot. All right. What was watch? What were we talking about? Oh, IWC. We talking IWC yesterday, right? And I would say for those, and I love the way IWC looks. I had a chance to go. We have a dealer not too far from me. It's 20 minutes from me. And I love going out there. But if you don't have IWC money, there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. Laco is they fliggers are super dope. And that's the purpose. Like I'm gonna tell you this: if you guys get a chance to go to a microbrand event or a watch event, go to it, man. Just go. And I know what time is it? Okay, I got time. Dennis was talking about he doesn't have like the luxuries of going to these things because he out in Kansas. So I get that if you're not able to get out and see these things, man, all we are left with are YouTubers that go to these events and record as much as possible. That's why when I go, I try to record. So next Friday, I will be at a Watches and Wonders at Moyer Jewelers, and I will walk you through everything that they got there. I've seen a few tag watches, and I can't justify spending that much money. I can't justify it. They are pricey, even on the pre-owned market. But let me ask you this: is there any watch that you see in that tag that you would consider doing? Like, for instance, if you saw one and it's just like really, like I really want that watch, but how man, I don't want to spend $4,000 to put that in my collection. Would you consider saving up to get that watch? Just asking, just asking. Now I asked that because I saw a guy on Watch Crunch. He told a story about how he had wanted a particular Rolex, and there was no way that he was able. It took him, I think, 3 years. He saved up for 3 years and bought it. And I was like, that's dedication. Jay Jones, can you do that? Able to stop? I doubt it. I shouldn't even ask that question because I already know the answer. Jay Jones is going to, yeah. If Jay Jones had to buy a watch that was $4,000 that he wanted, he wouldn't save his money up because there's too many other watches he's gonna get in place of it. Yup, picking on Jay Jones again. Laco is dope. I'm gonna, you know what, and I will because I like fleegers. Um, I'd like to add one of these in my collection. I'm gonna tell you another one, man. They got that Watch Academy, man, bro. Hold on, let me see. Hold up. Where is it at? Is this is that the one? I think that's the one. I was watching. They gave a breakdown of this one right here. Simier, beautiful, man, beautiful, bro. Like, and I like them when you go if you go to an event that they're going to be at. They show you the video breakdown of the making of their watches, the technology, what goes into it, man. They cold. This company cold. It just I don't know, man. It kind of make you just like fall in love with just horology, man. Like I don't know, it just does something. Like look at that one, right, man. Look at that model right there. That's so classy, man. That watch is cold blooded. I like that. I didn't like my Hamilton Khaki King for ages since I bought it, but it's grown on me. I love the stealth design. So let me ask you, why did you buy it because of name? All right, wrist check, ball. This is the night train, the fireman night train. Vic, I have to keep up with you and Trap. What you mean keep up with it, bro? You blew past us, man. You've collected more watches than me and Vic combined, bro. Me and Vic collection together can't compare. Get out of here, bro. Get on. I could buy one for 1,000. I know you can. Yo, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm seeing it, Vic. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm hearing it, bro. Well, I'm not hearing it, but yeah, I feel like I'm hearing it. It's coming live in 3D. Now, here's a micro brand or independent, if you will. I think it's a very fun and playful approach on watches, and that is fair, far and swift. I said fair, far and swift. That's a topographical map of the north side of Chicago, the Wayfinder. And if you have never seen this or know anything about it, this sucker right here, and this isn't the original strap. The original strap was blue, but this is a strap from the company. He had a sale on it, and I just ordered it because I wanted that orange. I wanted this thing to stand out. This going on my cruise in 49 days. And this is right there. Simplistic, man. This is a fun watch. This is a very fun approach. This is a mecha quartz, but he does have automatics, man. What is the one he has, man? It's I can't even think of the name of it, man. But it's automatic. He got a Salida 200. He got some other options, man, that are really nice, really nice. But like, this is one of the watches. Then he had a digital, the mixtape that came out. I think Merely on Time. Go to Merely on Time. He got he's a sponsor for Fair and Swift. I bought it because it looked good on review videos, but it didn't jail with me when I stopped by a watch so much. I appreciate it. Okay, that's legit. Yeah, this one isn't an auto, but he does have some auto some. And if you look at this design, his other watches are designed like this one as well, but just automatic. And they are Salida 200s. Really nice watch. Really nice watch. I don't want too many quartz. I just actually had the battery changed in this watch, and I could change it myself. But I prefer because this is a special watch to me because it's made. This is from Chicago. The man, listen, Adam is from Chicago, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there and support. Like when you really look at this watch, man, like the more you look at it, I bought it because of the funky color and the loom is ridiculous. So the whole dial looms up. But like when you look at it, he's like, man, it just looks like, man, it's a fun professional watch. And I say professional because it's like the way there's no date in the dial, man. It's like 3D effect. It's really nice, man. It's one of my hitters, man. It's my Chicago watch. I like that watch. What brand? What brand is that watch? I enjoy changing batteries. Yeah, I know you do. That's Fair and Swift. Fair and Swift. So um the Fair and Swift are all names. It's three partners, but you'll see Adam is the main face from Fair and Swift. And I met the Swift is his partner. And that's just short versions of their names. My wife only lets me buy one expensive watch a year, and the guys that I see school pick say every 5 years. My wife uses Ooh, boy. Hey, introduce your wife to Jay Jones. She'd be like, "What is wrong?" Is Jay Jones buys 7 watches per day? Yeah. So Matt, I'm curious. I'm curious. What watch would you get on your next purchase? What watch would you buy? What time is it? What watch would you buy? I'm just watching the time because I don't want to go over too far because I want to catch Dennis when he goes live because I definitely want to see this video, this live that he has. So with that being said, before we get out of here, I'm thinking about the Citizen Moon watch I was telling you about. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think man, it's really nice. Man, that's a nice watch. I had a chance to. So my local AD, Trifecta, he had it. He let me borrow it for. I had it for like 3 days, 3 or 4 days, and had it on the wrist. Checked it out. Looked like messing around with the functions and stuff like that. And I think that watch, honestly, based on how you buy watches, um, I think you will enjoy that watch. I think that you'll enjoy that watch. You'll get a chance to like learn the functions and stuff like that, man. Precision and movements. I think you'll really like that watch. And then here's the other thing too is like for me, like for this year, I haven't purchased anything going towards the end of this year, man. And I doubt that I will. I'm pretty sure that I'm done for the rest of the year, possibly. I'm about 12% unsure about a future person. Just depends. But I really I'm hesitating because I have so many watches that I got this year, and I'm noticing that there's a few that stay in rotation. Like for example, my Longines Hydro Conquest, that's a watch. My Zodiac Super Seawolf, that's a piece. My Zanea, this Squale, this one, like I keep this in rotation, and it's hard, when you have as many watches as I do. Gosh, man, it's tough trying to put watches in rotation. It is, man. I've fancied this one right here. And the watches that I have in my collection aren't like popular watches per se. But again, that's why I'm good with it. My Nomadic, that's another watch that I'm like, yo, that matter of fact, I'll show you the Nomadic if you haven't seen it. The atomic clock controls the moon phase by radio signals. It's really clever. Yeah. So this is my Nomadic Mirai 401. And as you can see, man, it's a very bold watch. I love that green on it, man. This solid watch, bro. And I know, I've heard people, there's so many reviews. And the biggest thing, I'll say the biggest complaint about Nomadic that I've seen online is the price. Is the price. But I think Nomadic is going, I would say Nomadic in the next few years, and I could be wrong, but I think this will be a bargain in comparison because the price point, the reason I asked earlier, like, what would you guys feel comfortable spending at, where $500 was an entry level for a good watch, 750 became that new 500, and now it appears that $1,000 is a new entry level price for watches because I mean everybody's going up. Everybody, man, like from Squale, Zodiac is going up, but like Zodiac right now, I think it's on the decline. And I just said that based, and I haven't seen any numbers to prove that, but just based on these companies and what I've heard from ADs, the ADs that I deal with, they're like, yo, we're just trying to get from under Zodiac. When I hear that term, get from under, I'm like, okay. And then you look at Fossil. Now you can look at Fossil Group's numbers, see where they are right now financially. And 24 is not as good as their 2023 financial. So I don't know. Have no idea what's gonna happen. ESQ watches, don't know enough about them. We do have some people that swear by it, but I don't know much about them to actually give my opinion on that one. Sounds cool. Do you have a reference number, man? I don't quite understand it. All right, folks, holla. Space G, I holla at you, bro. Nerd with swag. Love that name. Oh, he got that thing. So you know what? If you by you having that, yeah, that's your next purchase. That's Spacer. So Vic, Magnum Vic, or can we call you Magnum Vic anymore? Seeing that, yeah, I'm good, thank you. Seeing that Invicta has left you high and dry, they're not making the Magnums anymore, man. So it's almost like they're making you irrelevant, man. They're like pouring water all over your name, bro. They diluting you, sir. I wouldn't. I mean, so what do you go? What do you go to now, man? What's your next move, bro? Because I know next year you said, hey, you're going to get back on the Breitling train, and you're gonna get that Breitling on your next trip, and that's fine. But until then, what are you going to do, sir? Are you done collecting, or are you going to get you a micro brand piece? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see. And I can see you actually. You know what, Vic? I'm gonna tell you like this. I can actually see you buying one of these. I can actually see you getting one of these. That's a 45 millimeter jump. I can see you wearing that. I really can. So I already know the Breitling is coming. Pretty much, we'll see what happens. And that, you know what? That's heartbreaking, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, that's in the audience. There are a number of people here in the chat that has been with the channel for a long time, almost as long as I've been on YouTube. And we've been through our ups and downs with the watch company that we have subscribed to for the past few years. And we have come to a point that they're not producing the watches that we care about as much now. And it only leaves you to go find older pieces. But for me, um, I have become enamored with different watchmakers. I'm really loving the whole micro brand space or independent, if you will, because you get to see um, the thought process. You get to see the build. You get to dig into like companies like Laurier, how they got started, husband and wife. Like these things are important to me, but it's just sad to see that the people that's been rocking with me so long, and I know how they purchase watches to literally people like Vic has come to a halt with buying watches. And it's like you got enough watches to last you a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I think the average person, even if it's one watch, you can survive off of one watch. And I could just hear somebody in the chat like, "Yeah, right, bro." Says you. Some of y'all can't because you love watching too much, but like you can survive off of one watch. You know what I'm saying? Like the Citizen that we were talking about. I think that'd be a great one watch collection. It aesthetically pleasing, and it is super functional. It does everything you need. Right, and I'm not even sure if that thing, if it can even I have to research. I don't know if that has Wi-Fi technology on it. Bluetooth rather, Bluetooth. I know there's some G-Shocks that do. But even if it's not, there's some watches out there that you can live off of for one. But like it's just disheartening when you see the energy being sucked out of a watch collector because the brand that they follow so long has abandoned, has went in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? And again, hate to sound like a broken record. This is another reason why I thrive on searching these independents and micro brands, and then even learning about because like I learned some stuff last night about some major brands I didn't. I mean, because one, here's the deal: I don't have Vacheron money. It's possible I could at one point to go, drop that kind of cash, but it's a lot that I don't know about their company. It's a lot I don't know about Chopard. Um, and just for like last night watching Dennis show, I got some valid information. I was like, okay, this cool. You learn about different perspectives of people like that. My grill watch is Breitling Super Ocean 42 orange. It's been discontinued, but it's out of my price range. Mm. And my look. My grill will be the radio mirror, a Panerai, right? I'm not in no position to buy that right now. I have a Brightling grill as well. The B25. See, Thelonious, why you doing this to me, bro? I think you know what? I think you do that on purpose, bro. You do that on purpose. You be throwing these niggas like you can't wait. You jump at the opportunity, be like, man, I'm gonna have Trap chasing off, man, and it's all good. I enjoy it, bro. I really do. I enjoy it. Have no problem with it whatsoever. Man, I have 7 grills. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who said you can't have multiple? Nobody said you can't have multiple. You guys know. You guys have heard me say that I want that Omega 007, right? Um, my attention has been taken off of that. I think it's cool. I can actually deal with getting a homage to that because I like the colorway. I can. Um, and granted, when that time comes, when if I want to drop $10,000 on a watch, I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't get that one. I would over that. I would get a CQ, that Glasssuit original, and I want the green one. If I'm gonna spend that kind of bread, that's the watch I'm gonna go with. Hands down, well over that Omega. Nope, I just won't do it. I tried on the Super Ocean once in a watch shop, but I didn't want to take it off. Oh man, I just didn't have 3.5K to pay for it. You should have had Lee with you. If Lee was with you, you'd have had that watch to this day. I'm afraid if I venture into the microbrand world, I'll have another 300 watches. Yeah, yeah, I believe that. I believe that. JJ went to go buy some more watches today. Best believe that JJ is out here shopping. Ain't nothing stopping that man. Chris merely on time with that Trump watch. Make time great. That's crazy. And you know what? I think let's end right there, and we can pick up on that on another show, on another live, like Grill Watches. And that live, trust me, will be at an authorized dealer with this next one. On the next live, let's do Grill Watches, and will be among some of the best watches on the industry, in my opinion. I think some of the best watches. And of course, I would go to Moya Jewelers. And these watches will be highly sought after. They are highly sought after by collectors all over the world. So they have, and if you're not familiar with it, they have pre-owned section, Panerai, Rolex, Vacheron, Omega, Breitling. They have a gamut, Tudor, but their regular, they're an AD for Omega, Chopard, IWC, Breitling, Grand Seiko, Zenith, which, yeah, let's do that. We'll go live there. We'll talk about real pieces. We'll have them pull out a couple of watches, man. You guys get to see them up close, and you can put your request in to see a particular watch. Y'all know I have no problem. That's incredible. How about exclusive Trump watches? Unfortunately, Trump is keeping those watches to himself like that. He's not allowing us to put our hands on them like that. So, yeah, if I don't know if is it safe to review a Trump watch? I don't know, man. His life has been threatened a couple of times, man. So I imagine that you will assume the role of, being attacked if you did a review. And because I'm out in the public, I'll be in trouble if I tried to do a Trump watch. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that. So thank you guys for watching. Trump should join up with Swatch. No, don't do Swatch like that. You got a 5711. You got the OG. I can imagine the cheesy design. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, man. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be blessed.